This is negative news that turned positive. Because we just can't jump out there with all positive, right? Come on now. People won't watch the show. So because we like the negativity and stuff like that, it starts negative. It starts negative, and then it turned positive. Here we go.
Now to an Eyewitness News exclusive. A local high school student saves the life of a 3-year-old who wandered into a pool on Thanksgiving. The 15-year-old using CPR that she learned in the classroom.
The entire incident captured on video. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell joining us live with this exclusive story. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Michelle and Jory. This came very close to being a tragedy, but a 15-year-old relative who has CPR training somehow managed to stay calm in those critical moments, and she saved the life of the 3-year-old girl. The terrifying incident happened on Thanksgiving Day as a family was preparing dinner. Relatives gathered at the house thought 3-year-old Maxine was indoors playing with other kids. Surveillance video shows the little girl wandering into the backyard and walking over to the swimming pool. She appears to jump in. A few minutes later, her uncle walks outside, sees Maxine face down in the pool, and jumps in. He pulls the limp 3-year-old from the water, yelling for help as he frantically tries to save her. Several adults run outside watching helplessly. When 15-year-old Madison Atkinson saw what was happening, she knew just what to do.
Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, chat, happy holidays. Prayers for Shirley. Love you, Willie. Love you back. Listen, y'all, get your prayers up for Shirley. Shirley, I hope that you're doing well. We need to hear from you, baby. Yes, we do.
I saw that he was trying to do the Heimlich, but I knew that in that case you needed CPR because she.
You mean to tell me one of us adults, one of us grown folk, jumped in the water, didn't even much think. He jumped in the water, grabbed that baby on up out the water, and she said that he was trying to do the Heimlich. We ain't gon', something. Hey, players mess up. Listen to all you adults. If somebody had drowned, it seems like somebody have drowned, you don't ever do the Heimlich, you do CPR. Shout out to the 15-year-old who has been trained and know that you do CPR. Us as adults, we over 21 and you don't know how to do CPR and you do not know which one to do, CPR or Heimlich. It might need to just be an old misdemeanor out here. You need to sit down for 3 days. I promise you need to sit down on the weekend for 3 days at the resort if you don't know if somebody damn drowning, you don't do no Heimlich. But I ain't mad.
It didn't seem like she was breathing. So then I just told everyone that I need CPR, and it kind of calmed everyone down. And then they just laid her down on the ground, and I started CPR.
I'm literally watching a 15-year-old girl basically bring back our niece, a 3-year-old, to life.
And no other adult knew CPR.
It was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Madison, a high school sophomore, says she is studying sports medicine and was certified for CPR at school. The family says 3-year-old Maxine recovered from the near drowning and is back to normal. Damian Gilbert says he is extremely proud of his stepdaughter. She was the only person in the house with CPR training, and he finds it remarkable that she was able to take control. And Jory and Michelle, she saved a life.
She is a hero and hopefully now an inspiration to a lot of other people to get that CPR training because you never know when you'll encounter a situation like this.
So should CPR training be in all high schools starting in the 9th grade? Should it be mandatory? Should it be mandatory for all schools, all students across the United States of America to learn CPR in the 9th grade and recertify in the 11th grade because you only have the CPR thing for 2 years? Huh? Should it be? Because for those of us who have CPR knows that you have to be recertified every 2 years. But don't worry about it. Shout out to dog, I did the wrong thing. I already did that. Slide it on back just a little bit. Watch my daughter. All these grown folks, we ought to be ashamed of ourselves because it's you all watching right now. It's you grown folk too that have no idea how to do CPR right now. You don't know how to save one of your loved ones right now. That's some sad shit. When you listen, when your loved ones die, just sit back and be like, damn, I ain't even know CPR. All these adults, everybody around the table eating. Ain't nobody paying attention to that little 3-year-old. Yeah. It happens. It happens. We cannot watch children no 24 hours a day. I know people, they want us to believe that type of stuff right there. Ain't nobody watching no child no 24 hours a day. But it would just scare me if I have a pool and I can't keep my eyes on a child, and or I don't have the proper safety stuff, the proper alarms and shit, the proper gates around the doggone pool, because that got to be like the worst damn thing is somebody drown in your pool. Here, a child drowns in your pool. Now, if you is an adult and you drown in my damn pool, then that's your bad. I hope you got life insurance. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't have got in the water. You know better. But for a child to drown in your doggone pool, it's real difficult, and you may not want to use the pool again. But listen, CPR should be mandatory. Shout out to the 15-year-old. Now notice, they call the 15-year-old a hero. She's a hero. Typically when we talk about heroes, the heroes be dead. But I guess because she's female and she saved the life, then she's a hero. But when it's a man who's a male, and he saved a life, typically they're dead. Just saying something. Moving right along. Shout out to the 15-year-old out here in these streets. Bam.